back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would actually just film like a little favourites video because, as some of you will be aware, I haven't really been uploading much this year, so I haven't really had a chance to share with you guys some of the stuff that I've been loving. I basically wrote a massive list in this notebook about 2 months ago of all the favourites that I've had of this year so far, and when I came back to look at it I realised that I had quite a lot and I had quite a lot to add. So I basically decided just to kind of summarise my favourites and just show you guys the stuff that I think is really worth showing. So yeah, I hope that's okay. This video might be long, it might not be. I'll try to narrow it down as much as possible because I really otherwise would have just had like 2 hours worth of footage because I have so many favourites because I've not really had a chance to share much with you guys yet. So yeah, also I'm back in my home background and I love it. I really do love this background. It looks like a little like fairy wonderland and I think it's so cute. Okay, so my first favourite is actually skincare. I'm going to do it in kind of categories as I usually do. Some of them might be quite boring, quite average favourites, but some of them are quite cool. The first one is a skincare favourite and it is this little pot right here. It is the Tea Tree night mask from the Body Shop, and I got this about maybe 2 months ago now and I love it. I've literally almost used up the whole pot. It's basically like a little like jelly mask thing and you put it on your face at night. I don't know really how much to use of it, I kind of haven't really established that yet, but this has been working absolute wonders on my skin. My skin has never been so clear. Like this year it's been really clear, and I don't know if that's just like a combination of different things. If you guys want a video on how I did clear up my skin, then do let me know because I have a few like tricks which I would really love to share. This has definitely helped though, especially when I have like the odd breakout, when it's like my time of the month, or if I've been really stressed, or just in general if I have a bit of a breakout. This stuff really helps to clear it up really quickly, and I think it's been helping to prevent breakouts as well, so I really love this. Okay, so my second favourite is again skincare, but it is the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun Body Butter. Now I picked this up in Primark probably back in April. We had a like heat wave in the UK, if you guys would have been aware of it, and because we live, well, when I was in Bournemouth obviously we're super close to the beach, so we were on the beach pretty much every single day, which meant that we got a bit sunburned, a little bit like my skin went a bit dry from the salty air and all stuff like that. So I picked this up because it was kind of cheap in Primark. I think it was like £4.90. But basically we used this when we went to Cuba last year. Like my mum bought some from Boots or wherever, and it was really expensive. It was like £12 or like a bit extortionate for After Sun, you know, but I love Hawaiian Tropic. I use their sun cream all the time. It's the brand that I've always gone to. It smells incredible. Like, this stuff smells like summer, and I've just been using it pretty much every single day. Like, whether or not I'm sunburnt, I will use this every day because it is so good on your skin. Like, I've made a massive dent out of it, but yeah, it just leaves your skin feeling really super soft, and I just love it. I think it's a really nice body butter, and it has After Sun stuff in it, so yeah, it's a good all-rounder. Okay, so my next favourite, I wasn't sure whether to include this in skincare or with makeup. It's kind of an in-between, but it's actually a perfume, and I'm not really a perfume person. Like, I like to spray myself with like a body spray, or like, you know, the Hollister sprays, I like those. And I got this one for Christmas. It's basically the Tommy Hilfiger one. Apparently it's a bit of a classic, I don't really know. I'm not very clued up on perfume. I'm not going to try and describe the scent to you because I don't have a clue. But I got it for Christmas and I wasn't too sure on it originally because I prefer like really sweet like scents on perfumes because they just seem to be a bit stronger, and I do quite like that. But I've had so many compliments on this perfume every time I've worn it, so I've decided that it is now one of my new favourite perfumes. I really can't describe this scent. If you guys are near a Superdrug, they sell it in Superdrug, just go and smell it because I didn't think I would like it, but I do actually really like it, and I'm gonna have to repurchase it once it's run out because luckily it's not too expensive. I think it's quite an old perfume, like it's quite an old collection, but yeah, I just really like it and I've had so many compliments, so that is that. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to makeup now, and I have a couple of makeup favourites. I've not really been wearing makeup that much recently. Like right now I've only got eyeshadow, eyebrows and like a little bit on my face. I don't have any foundation on or anything like that. Mainly because my skin's been quite good and I don't think I need it, but also because I've never really liked the feel of foundation on my skin. I did actually, in my old list of favourites, have a foundation that I really liked, and I do really like it, but I'm just not a foundation person. It doesn't last very well on my skin. Like, no matter what I try, it doesn't really last. And yeah, I just don't think my face is really designed for foundation, which sounds really stupid, but I've sort of come to that conclusion now, so I'm not really going to bother wearing it unless I have to. Basically long and rambly, but I do have a few makeup favourites still. The first one, I was gonna mention the Soph Times Revolution palette, the original one. I've mentioned it in a favourites video before, but I have used it to death. I use it every single day. I do have it on my eyes today, but I have another palette on my eyes, which I'll show you in a minute. But I have honestly worn this to death. It's so ruined. Like, I don't know if you can tell from the packaging, it's so dirty. It's got a massive crack down the front because I dropped it, because I just use it all the time. And yeah, if I open it out and just show you the inside of it, like, can you see how well used that is? You probably can't, but it is disgusting. Like, it really is grim. But I literally use it every single day. It's the one palette that I reach for the most. It's got every single colour that I could possibly need. Like, when Soph released this palette, I was like, I'm gonna buy it because it's Soph and I love her, but when I got it, I didn't realise how much I was gonna use it, because honestly, I think I've used it every single day since I got it. Even if I use another palette as well, I will always reach for at least one colour in here every day that I wear eyeshadow, so yeah. So I mentioned that one. And then, last week, Soph actually brought out a brand new palette, which is the Extra Spice palette. First of all, the packaging is incredible. It's like the reverse of this one, and together they just make the perfect, like, name a more iconic duo. But yeah, I picked this up. I ordered it online because I tried to find this one in Superdrug for so long, and it took me months to find it. Like, I didn't get it until almost a month after it came out. And when I eventually did find it, they only had one left, so I decided to wake up early. I set an alarm and I got up and I ordered it, and it literally arrived the next day. I didn't get it the next day because I ordered it home and I was still in Bournemouth, but I ordered it and it arrived the next day. Like, I was in shock at how good the delivery service on the Revolution website was. But this palette, holy, I don't think it's going to overtake the other one. I do think the other one's still my most used. But this one just has some colours in it which I never would have, like, thought to own. Like, I don't own a bright red, I don't own a bright yellow. There's the most incredible metallic glittery silver in here. Like, all the shades in here are so amazing. I've actually got one of them on my eyes today, which is Sweet and Sour, and it's like an orangey shade. I think it's this one. On my eyes today, just because I haven't really used it yet. I used the red when I went to London the other day. I had a few questions on what eyeshadow I was wearing when I went to London the other weekend, and it was this palette, and I honestly, Revolution eyeshadows in general are just incredible. Like, this is the most, I hate the word pigmented, but I'm gonna use it. It's the most pigmented palette I have ever used. I didn't even put an eyeshadow primer on today, I just threw it on and I was in shock. Like, it's mental. I love the palette so much that I've literally managed to convince at least 3 people that I know to go and buy them, whether or not they knew Soph before or not. But I just can't sing their praises enough. They are so, so good. The other thing I was going to mention in terms of makeup is I did tweet this a while ago, and I've had a few Instagram DMs asking me how I've been getting on with this, but I've actually been trying to start only buying cruelty-free makeup. That being said, obviously I do already own a lot of makeup, so I've been trying to use everything up. So if I ever film like a makeup, not tutorial, but like a get ready with me or something, and what I'm using isn't cruelty-free, it's probably because I've already had it before I decided to do this, and so therefore I'm just trying to use it up. But can confirm, Revolution are cruelty-free, which is really happy. Makes me really happy. Also found out they're vegan, which again is really, really good. Not as fussed about it being vegan, but cruelty-free is a must because, yes. Speaking of, the final makeup favourite that I have is this NYX Soft White Lip Cream. Can someone please tell me if NYX are cruelty free or not, because I've read somewhere that they are, but I've also read that they're not. But I bought this anyway because basically, as I've already mentioned, when I went to go and see Niall a few months ago, we got into town and I didn't have a lip product on me, so I went to Boots and I picked this up, and it's a soft matte lip cream in the shade Toulouse, and it's just like a nudie pink, and I got it on my lips today. But I've come to the conclusion that this is the most perfect nude I've ever bought. Like, I am gonna probably buy this again and again because it's just one of those colours that you can wear every single day without fail, and it's just gonna look really, really nice like all of the time, no matter what makeup look you're going for. Like, I just use it all the time, and I love soft matte lip creams. The formula are my favourite of like anything I've ever tried because they're just so easy to wear. And like, as I mentioned, I'm not the biggest fan of being able to feel makeup on my face. I don't like it, so this is a win-win situation for me. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to some fashion favourites, and I don't normally do fashion favourites in these kind of videos because I'm not really like a fashion person. I don't really keep up with fashion, you know, but I've had a few questions on a couple of things, and the first one is this bag. It's just this red like little rucksack. It's just a little mini rucksack thing with this little detail on the front with the little tassels, and I've had so many questions, again mostly on Instagram, of where this bag is from. This is actually just from Primark. Like, it's just a little Primark bag, and I got it a couple of months ago now. They do still sell it in there, but I did get it a while ago. But as I mentioned, it is still in Primark. I've seen it so many times. They have it in black as well, and I'm really tempted to go and buy the black version because I don't have a black mini rucksack, because I did, but it's kind of broken. So I'm gonna maybe try and get the black version of this as well. I just love it. It's just a bit different. Like, I don't know, I just think it's really cute, and I've literally worn it all the time. Like, I wear it most days. It goes to pretty much everything. My go-to outfit is black jeans and like my denim jacket, so this is just the perfect little bag to throw with it. And yeah, I just really, really like it. I just can't ever dye my hair pink again because then I can't use this bag, and that makes me sad. And my second fashion favourite is actually this denim jacket, and I have wanted a denim jacket for the longest time. Now, I have two. One of them is black and one of them is blue. They both have fur in them, like on the collar and inside the jacket, so they're not very practical for like the summer. And the blue one is so old. I've literally had it since I was probably about 13 years old, and it's just really disgusting. It needs to go in the wash probably, but it's really gross. So I got this off ASOS. It actually only cost me £6 because I had an ASOS voucher, which is really, really good. I think it was £26. It was £26, and then I had a £20 voucher, so I paid for this for £6, and I just love it. It's the perfect shade of blue. When it first arrived, I was a little bit underwhelmed because I was like, I don't know if this is the right shade. I don't know. I'm very fussy with denim jackets. It's why it's taken me so long to find one, because I'm so fussy. But honestly, I've worn this a few times already and I really, really love it. It goes so well with everything. I think it's definitely my colour. Like, it's not the colour blue that I would have chosen, but now that I wear it, like now that I've worn it, it definitely is my colour blue. I don't know why it looks like it's got this kind of ombre effect on it. It isn't ombre. I don't know why the camera's picking that up, but it's not like really noticeably ombre like this. But yeah, it's actually from the brand Vera Moda on ASOS. But yeah, I really love it. If I can remember, I'll link it down below because they do have it in like a couple of colours. And yeah, it's just the perfect denim jacket. Okay, so next up I'm going to move on to TV, and this is where I got a bit stuck trying to choose what TV shows to talk about, because we are now in June and I haven't filmed a favourites video at all this whole year. So obviously I've watched quite a lot of TV shows this year, and I'm going to just talk about like a couple of my favourites because I feel like if I spoke about all of them we'd be here forever. So the first one is one that I can't believe I watched this year. I thought it was last year. Like, I literally had to think for so long, but I'm pretty sure I did watch it at the start of the year. And it's actually a Netflix show called Lovesick, and I watched this because my friend Beth recommended it to me, and I loved it. Once it ended, it's 2 seasons I think, and once it ended I literally was sat there like, what do I do with my life now? Because I just want to know what happens to all the characters. it was just such a good TV show, and it's so funny and so easy to watch. If you guys haven't watched it, I really recommend it because it's just really, really funny and quite realistic. Like, it's not too like over dramatic, or yeah, it's just such an easy program to watch, and I could honestly watch it over and over again. I probably am going to rewatch it at some point, but I just really loved it. The second program is one that I genuinely cannot believe I've not talked about on this channel before. If you guys follow me on Twitter, or if you know me in real life, you will know how obsessed I am with this program, and it is That 70s Show. I can't believe how long it's taken me to watch it, but I still haven't finished it. I still haven't started season 8. I'm literally on the last episode of season 7, but I'm in that mindset where I'm like, I really, really don't want to finish it because then it's over and I've watched it, you know? I think I started it in January, so I've been watching it for a really long time, but there are a lot of episodes. It's like over 100 episodes. Maybe like 200 episodes, I'm not really sure. There's 8 seasons and 25 episodes in each season, but kind of like Friends, it's like 20 minutes long, so I literally binged it so much that I now am on season 8 and I don't want to finish it, but I honestly love it. It's made me fall in love with the 70s, made me fall in love with 70s fashion. All of my clothes I bought since watching it are very 70s inspired, and I just absolutely love it. I've decided that it's probably my favourite TV show ever, which is a big statement, but it is honestly my favourite TV show ever. I love it so much. But I'm not going to waffle on about it because you guys know how much I love it, and I probably bored you all to death by now with how much I've talked about it. Okay, the next TV show that I've loved is one that I didn't think I would enjoy, and I'd never heard of it before until my friend introduced it to me. It's actually a program called Utopia, and it was on, I'm going to try and get the facts right, it was on Channel 4, I think, back in like 2013. I'm not really sure. It's not a new program, it's been out for a while, and we watched it on like the Channel 4 website, but basically they made 2 seasons and then cancelled it. So we were like, okay, let's watch it, because apparently Amazon might be making a new version or like buying it or something, I don't really know. So we watched it. My friend's already seen it a couple of times. We rewatched the whole like 2 seasons. Oh my god, I have never been so hooked on a TV show. Like, I was so desperate to watch the next episode that if we had to wait a couple of days before we could watch the next one, I was not okay. Like, I wanted to find out what happened. I had the soundtrack stuck in my head for days. Like, it was so good. The way that program is made is incredible. It looks incredible, the colours are incredible, like everything about it is just so good. Like, it blew my mind. Apart from the ending, obviously, because they stopped it on a cliffhanger and then never made another episode after that, so kind of annoying because it means we don't know what's ever going to happen to these characters, which really frustrates me, and I do still think about it quite a lot. But Utopia, if you've not seen it and you're into kind of like, I wouldn't say sci-fi, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just such a good show. Such a good show. Okay, so I've just realised my camera battery is flashing, so I'm going to try and end this as quickly as I can. I only have a few more favourites to talk through. The final TV favourite, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, honestly, I'm ashamed at myself that I'm saying this, Love Island. I've actually watched it this year, and I really, really hate myself for watching it. I didn't want to watch it, but Beth was like, let's watch it, so I was like, okay, and now I'm 2 weeks into it, and I catch up on every episode that I miss. I'm hooked, I can't stop watching it. I'm not going to talk about it for too long because I don't want to talk about favourites or whatever. I don't care that much, but I do watch it like every single day. Okay, so moving on to music, and this is where it gets difficult because I have found so much new music this year. I'm actually going to leave my Spotify link down in the description so you guys can check out what I've actually been listening to, because there is a lot of new music that I've loved. I will not talk about every single thing. First one I will quickly mention, I didn't write it down because I wasn't going to ramble, but Don Broco's new album, it's not new anymore, it came out in like February, but oh my god, I listen to it every day. If I don't listen to Don Broco in a day, I feel weird, basically. I love them that much. Second, Lainey. Oh my god, I discovered them, I knew of them for so long, but I literally love them. I'm seeing them at Isle of Wight. When this goes up, I don't know if I would have been to Isle of Wight already or not, but I'm seeing them at Isle of Wight and I'm so excited. I love Lainey. Favourite songs, probably Pink Skies and Good Girls. Probably my favourites. But yeah, Lainey are incredible. If you haven't listened to them, they are so good. As I mentioned, I'll leave the link to my Spotify in the description. If you guys want a second like favourite albums video, I made one last year where I talked about like my all-time favourite albums. If you guys want another one, let me know, because I have a whole other list which I can just talk about for ages. So if you guys want a second album favourites, I will do that because I really, really want to. Okay, and finally moving on to my YouTube favourites. I don't have very many, I really, really don't. I've not really been watching YouTube that much, like I really have fallen out of love with watching YouTube. But the people that I have been loving are Our Tiny Tribe, Ebony and David. I've known Ebony for the longest time, like on YouTube and on Twitter. We've met a couple of times. She is the loveliest person. And Baby Daisy is just so cute. Like, I literally adore them so much. They're such a cute family. If you guys don't watch them, go and check them out because they're so cute and they just make me feel really happy whenever I watch them. The second is Jade Billington. I discovered her channel a while ago because she started uploading Disney videos, and I've just been binge watching her Disney vlogs every time they come out. I just watch them all the time, like without fail. And another Disney channel is actually my friend Becca. She's just recently come back from Disneyland Paris, so she's got some new like Disney vlogs coming out. I'll leave the link to all the channels below if you guys don't already watch them, because yeah, you should definitely go check them out. And Becca's Disney vlogs, if you're into that kind of thing, then definitely go give them a watch, because I literally can't wait. Every week I wait for the next one to come out because I just love it. Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm so glad to be sat back filming. Like, I literally love this spot to film. It's so nice and I just really like filming videos again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you've been loving recently. I would love to find out some new recommendations for anything really. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already and you would like to be, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye!